Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is East Tennessee Music Scene on the Rise, and we are here with Belfast. I'm Scott Thomas. This is Bobby Moore. I'm not going to say anything more than that.
Thank you. For once, you got smart.
Hey.
Guys, what's me going?
Yeah, man.
We're just sitting there trying to figure out how long it's been since we did this.
It's been a couple of years.
Did we not do the first one?
You guys were one of the first two that we did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It has been a couple of years. How about that?
Everything's gooder than hell now. We got Mr. Booby here.
Yeah.
And Bill Tame himself.
You guys have been doing some awesome stuff in the scene lately. In the last 2 years, you were already blown up before then, but now you're just like out there like crazy now.
We're trying to get music
I
out.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just staying busy. You know, you got to keep yourself relevant, and that's the fight with the limits on shows and stuff at the moment. But I think we found a way to do it pretty well, and also be productive at the same time, and haven't lost. We really hadn't missed a step.
Yeah.
Just minus the income, from playing shows. But other than that, it's given us a chance to really make some other steps that we needed to make.
Yeah.
You guys put out an album recently, well, relatively recently, that we didn't get a chance to come back to you and talk to you back then, but can you talk a little bit about your album and what people can expect from that when they purchase it?
Yeah, so it's called A Shot at the Sun. It's our last one. It's kind of more of our, I guess, where we would say we are at as a band, with Tony adding, a full-length album, not only just musically, but he was crucial in writing all of this music. It wasn't music he was coming into previously, So he really had his touch on it. And you can just expect some American metal. There's an eclectic group of songs in there, down from American Mary. It's kind of a rap, rock, metal mix. And you have Scream My Love, which is, our ballad, real pretty song. And then we got some heavy stuff on there.
That's awesome.
You guys on the ballads will be very good.
Yeah, believe it or not, we're actually pretty good at it.
It's a powerful ballad. It's not.
Made an album out of it.
Definitely a power ballad, but it's goes right along with the lines of some of our softer stuff that we've written in the past.
Although we can and do play the acoustic as well.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, since that album came out, we've got an acoustic album we've been working on that we're doing the final mixes on right now. It'll be 8-song acoustic with some of our older songs redone acoustically. And one new song called Baptized in Whiskey, which is a brand new track that'll be on there.
That's a great song.
Yeah, it'll be out real soon. I mean, with it.
Oddly enough, there, Scott, you pretty much inspired that whole album, because we never played acoustic before until you had us do the Acoustic Heart Show.
Right.
And then we decided to make an album out of that process of doing songs, as we figured we've already done it, might as well record it.
I'm glad I challenged you guys to the acoustic version. And
definitely.
It adds an extra dynamic to what you guys can do on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we have a whole set doing it. So yeah, it's awesome. Actually.
I seriously think Baptized in Whiskey could be my theme song. I really want that.
We've already done that a few times.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, and we wouldn't even charge you to just play it every time you walk through a doorway, all right?
And through all this pandemic stuff, we've actually written another 10 songs, electric, that we're just waiting to go to the studio and record.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
we
You should be looking forward to that.
we got tons of new stuff.
Yeah, we don't have a title for it yet. It's
No.
that new, and we've also changed it up a little. We have some tuned in drop D. So we've kind of
Going the opposite of what the kids are doing.
Yeah.
Going lower, we maybe we should go up higher, kids.
Right, yeah.
You gotta change up.
I can't hear that low no more.
Well, we've written a lot of music in drop C, and it was kind of our pivoting moments. Like, let's try some other stuff, and so we
In a different key.
and so we did, and we got some really good songs out of it.
Awesome.
It's only like the only two letters you know in the C and D.
And F.
I had to learn that D one.
Yeah.
Certainly those
You
ones.
said the only letters.
No, not
I
school.
didn't even make it that far.
You you guys recorded your recent album at a studio in this area somewhere. Can you talk a little bit about the studio and kind of how that worked out for you?
Tony, you take this
I
one.
won't say not really because I got fired. I'm joking. Joking.
Well, we initially started working on it and ended up finishing it through Sequoia Studios here in Knoxville with Saba. He's a very talented individual, and Kendrick Thompson as well. They've done amazing, and Kendrick, he's done a whole lot of work for us in bringing this acoustic album, to be finished. And it's always weird. Every studio is different, and this is one of those that we had. We had been in there and recorded some stuff with them previously. We did a Shot at the Sun there, and then now we've done the acoustic album, there. And you get these feelings. You're like, oh man, it's going to be, super strict and all this stuff, and it's so laid back and just a good experience, man. And very professional.
That's the way it should be, laid back, and you guys do what you got to do to get your product out the way you like it, the way you want it to sound. And they just kind of tweak it a little bit to bring it out even heavier on recording.
Right. And like with the acoustic stuff, we did all kinds of crazy stuff, like some harmonica, whistling, a little saxophone.
Augers.
Just all kinds of stuff in there to add.
We bombed it.
Actually, I didn't.
Steel guitar.
We did. I completely forgot about it. I don't remember that.
Just all kinds of stuff on there just to add to it.
You guys did some Facebook Live stuff from the studio as well. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that's with promotion.
Yep.
We just actually got 2 or 3 videos going to be coming out through them that we just viewed a couple of days ago. That was going to really looks good. So
I remember seeing you guys in Sequoia Studios doing a live.
Yeah,
we had done
about a year ago. Yes.
Yeah.
When we very first started the Acoustic Project, we did our first recording night live, basically.
And that was like a 360 video too. So
Yeah, it was 360.
All the entire studio while you were doing it.
Yeah.
That was awesome. For those of you who missed it, you're going to have to go back and try to find it.
It's on there under Knox VR. It's the title of it. And you YouTube Knox VR, and you'll see our videos right there. And Scream My Love music video is actually on there, 360 degrees.
You even did a 360 video here, I believe.
There was one.
Yeah, live show.
Yeah, live show.
Blight, the song Blight.
Yeah.
And that's gotten a lot of plays too. It's actually good.
That's awesome.
So at this point, how long have you guys been doing this for?
Well, I think we're coming up on our 8th year.
We're coming up on 9.
9 now.
Yeah. 8
8
years and going on 9.
Yeah, in May will be 9 years as a band.
I think I've been about 4 years. Yeah.
I think you're going on
About halfway.
4 years. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. I think it's might be going on your 5th year.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys staying together for so long, kind of build a rapport with each other and a dynamic to where you're all playing together rather than individually as on stage.
Right.
As a unit.
It started a show too. Like we were watching those videos and just got that impression, like, hey, we actually look like a band.
It always sounded and looked like a band to me.
You hold yourself to
it. Tell them what you guys feel like on stage.
4 guys going, help.
Pretty much.
Help me. We don't know what to do.
Right.
So when it comes to your songwriting, how's the dynamic?
Just roll the dice and pull out an idea and see how it goes. It can vary either way from 90% of the times one of us walking in practice like, hey, Brandon's like, I got a song, guys. But like, there's also times where he'll have an idea, or just have an idea, or Chief will walk in, or Tony, just one of us can make the other half of the song, or vice versa. Chief will walk in with an idea they pulled out from the 80s, and Tony's like, I don't remember how to play that, and then we just make our own take on it.
Yeah.
And there's just so many
It
other
really
ways.
comes easy, though.
Sometimes we walk in and just start jamming while we're tuning, and then it becomes a song, and that's
That has
like a few
happened.
times. It's
Yeah.
on.
We always
At least a
got
song like that on each album.
Yeah.
recorded.
It could be 5 minutes or 5 years.
Yeah.
Certain songs we can't finish.
There's still songs that they were jamming on when I first came in the band, and they're still not on an album because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
We play them every now and then in practice, working on it.
Even played them live.
Yeah. Might have just played them live.
And when you're writing your songs, you go by personal experience, world views, anything like that?
He writes most of the words.
Yeah.
He writes the other majority. I'm strictly music.
Me too. A lot of it's personal stuff that I'm going through at the time. I've had a few relationship songs out there.
About a bunch of bad relationships.
there's a couple bad relationship songs there. There's
That's mutual on both of us.
yeah. Funny how it can fuel you. It's just there have been some not political songs, but current world issue songs. And really just kind of about life experiences and stuff we go through as the years go on. Yeah.
Something people can relate
Well,
to.
I mean, if you try to write something that you want to create, that's one thing, and you make up, like Joe White, I just completely made up this character, Joe White, and wrote about it. But, Dogs of War, well, that was about my military experience. So those those real ones that happen, you really capture something because you feel it.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that really become good songs. Now, the other ones aren't, but those usually tend to stand out.
Well, they're more light-hearted, like, SPDB and Joe White, American Mary, and, that had a light side to them, almost some comedy mixed in there just a little. Because everything ain't got to be serious.
Yeah.
You gotta have an entertainment value to
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
But you also have to have something that people will relate to, such as bad relationship songs.
Yeah.
Everybody has that sort of thing.
Right.
One of her songs that have stuck through from her second album is Toxic Bliss. And everybody says, oh, I love that song, And it's about a bad relationship.
Yeah, it's really
So
about
everybody
being
can relate to it.
Yeah, it's about being in
Especially
like a blissful situation, but it's so bad for you. And, it's, you want to leave that situation, but you can't because it's so great, and, it's kind of what the song is about, but it applies definitely to a relationship is what it's fueled by. But, we always had a statement when we started the band, and we wanted to go by, if you don't know us and you've never seen us before, just know at one point in our show, we're going to play a song that you like. That's why we do play different variants of music. We don't just say, we got to be metal. No, we're going to play music. We're going to play what we want to play, and you're going to have a good time.
Every show I've been to with you guys on stage, there's constantly people right up on the stage, listening to almost every word that you say, and just relating to everything. So, I mean, even if they just like one song or all the songs that you play, they're going to be right up here on stage, or right by the stage, and just like in awe of you guys on stage.
This is a good stage to play too. We really like it. We like playing.
We love the open chord. They've allowed us to do this for many, many years now. 2017 being the first interview we did with Randy, who is the owner of this fine establishment.
Yep.
He's an awesome guy.
Okay, all these years you guys have been playing and stuff. I know you've traveled a little bit for it. What's one of the craziest things that happened to you that you know all the time?
I think playing Camp Reggae one night and then the very next night driving 2.5 hours to come back home to open for Steel Panther was kind of surreal. That was.
I was about to say the Steel Panther thing.
But doing those two things completely opposite back to back.
Yeah, we played
that
a
was-
reggae festival, and then we opened for Steel Panther the next morning. It's like,
Total opposite end. It's like,
Yeah. Woke up
That
buried
was
in the
wild.
dirt somewhere, face first, completely messed up from the night before, and then had to wake up, wash off in the creek. You drive the old International, throw up in the McDonald's parking lot if you come over the mountain, and just go open for Steel Panther. Things you do
Now that's
for
rock
music.
and roll.
yeah. Probably the worst one was in Murfreesboro. Somebody shit themselves.
Oh, God.
And then
Oh, yeah.
no, it was like somebody at the show.
You would think it was me, but no.
They decided to throw it out in a trash can out in the middle
Right
of
in
the
the middle of the
floor.
venue, man.
Yeah,
It was
man.
a two-level
The whole
venue,
place
man.
stopped.
The whole place was like,
So both bands were shitted out.
it
Oh,
was,
man.
it was a shitty night.
things not to do with a show.
Yeah, they had us wait there till about 4:00 in the morning to get paid, and she pays us $17, and we're like,
Just went home and didn't
I
everybody
would just
else.
went home. Just like, And that was actually lesson number one that we got for, those bands out there is
We
get a
did play
guarantee.
Dalton, Georgia, and they paid us not to go back there.
Yeah.
The first time we ever left the state, we was at like 4
I
sets.
wasn't
We
in
played
the band
one.
at that time.
Like, here's your money, and like, you're too heavy for
You're too
us. And we
heavy.
didn't even get to the heavy set yet. We
Yeah.
fucking like slept with the devil and
And that
devil's
first
cut.
set, we played 5 songs, and in those 5 songs, this dude kept coming up, Mustang Sally. And I'm like, no.
Had a cover band.
And he's like, oh, come on, Creedence Clearwater. And I'm like, dude, these are the covers that we play.
It was
You're
on
not gonna hear
Copperhead at the
anything
time.
else.
So Copperhead
We did actually that one,
Yeah.
like in this pop cell.
And,
And the owner was like, man, you guys are really good, but just not the right kind of music. So if you don't mind, we'll just go ahead and pay you.
Finish off your tab and get the hell
Just
out.
don't play no more, okay?
Needless to say, the Colosseum was a very big name for a very small place.
Yeah, it was called the Colosseum. It was a little bit.
It's the size of a laundry mat in like a shopping center.
Like, I don't know if they're being serious or sarcastic. Like,
What was your most memorable or best opening gig that you guys had besides Steel Panther?
I would have to say for me is Soil.
Yeah, Soul was a good show.
We opened for Soil. That was a kick-ass show.
2 opportunities with Texas City Coalitions.
Both those.
Yeah,
I remember you guys playing with them.
Bam Majera.
Yeah, Bam, that was a great one. Head PE, that was a crazy show.
That was actually our first mosh pit workout.
Yeah.
That was actually Head PE. Some dude come up there after our set. It's like, Dave, I lost all my teeth. And
Got 2
sure,
teeth
and
knocked
then
out.
by the end of the night, someone's like, I think I just found teeth in the floor.
But yeah, we've had so many great ones. It's just hard to pick.
Ended on a snag.
There was a really good scene about 5-6 years ago in Austin.
I had to require to wear a helmet.
The radio station was kicking butt, and they were bringing all these good bands in. We got to open for quite a few of them. But right now, that's just not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really the radio station bringing in the bands. You gotta have a good radio station to bring in the right bands and to fire up a club like this. And
They used to have a show on Sunday that played local music.
Back in their day.
And
Back in the day, yeah.
they don't do that.
they quit doing that.
Well, right now it's a little bit difficult to put on any show.
Oh, yeah.
There's game going on, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I say
I
once
don't
we
think
get
we
through
played
this,
6 times all last year.
that's kind of where we're getting to the, the steps that we have made during this downtime is going to set us up great for whenever this is, things are kicking back off, because we're going to have all this, checks in the box of things that we've been needing to do for years. And now that we finally have, the music videos and the photos and the marketing team and everything, when we're actually able to play shows, hold on, because
you're going to be out
we're
there.
going to be taking off. Yeah.
New merch, new CDs.
New merch, new albums. Yeah.
You're looking to expand your horizons out into even further than you've been already.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We're going to do the residency. We're just going to set up here in Foster League and have everyone come to us.
See the house band,
Jam session.
We're goals.
We'll set the new precedent of bands don't tour, you tour.
Cincinnati down here to see us.
What is the furthest you guys have toured out?
It's about the same radius each way we've gone.
I think Bradford, Virginia,
And then it have it
Yeah.
that direction.
that was a long
Dog.
drive.
Nashville
Georgia.
that direction.
Yeah.
Georgia that
Nashville,
direction.
Or Hendersonville, too. That
Chattanooga,
area.
Greenville.
Greenville.
Yeah.
That's closer. That's
Smoky
Closer.
Mountain town did I play?
Yeah.
that was your first gig.
Yeah, that was only about an hour out, though.
Yeah, but
I think-
Greenville's in a whole different direction.
Yeah. But I think Bradford,
Morristown,
Virginia is probably our farthest.
there for a minute, there was somewhere, but now there's nowhere.
Yeah.
But
I want to get out.
probably about an 80-mile,
Try to get some.
100-mile square circle.
Yeah.
That's about what we did. Besides Nashville, it's probably the farthest.
If you had a dream gig, what would it
Any gig at this point.
be? After this,
One with people.
Yeah.
yeah, with people in it.
Freddie Rattling.
Yeah, Freddie Rod is always right there.
I don't know. We've been discussing. Hopefully, we're going to be booking soon. Ground Zero in Spartanburg. I've always wanted to play that one because I grew up there. So it'd be cool to go to hometown and play a show.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Open for anybody at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
The real
Do I hear say the real? Not the one we found.
So, talk a little bit about your current contract with the management team that you got.
Okay. We basically signed a year-long contract for marketing and talent agency responsibilities on their part. So basically, they do all this stuff that I've just mentioned. Photo shoots, videos. Just all kinds of stuff, and even to booking. James, he's very good to work with, very professional. Josh, CJ, that whole crew down there, they're all professional guys. And
Promotion, Market Square.
yeah, promotion, Market Square, and everything that we have gotten media-wise has been just top quality.
Yeah,
Man,
it's great,
really good. And so they basically take all of our stuff and form an EPK and become a middleman for us, so to speak.
Yeah.
And push our stuff out there over to thousands and thousands of promoters, and basically just try to get you out there. Yeah.
And hopefully when things open up bigger and better than ever, you guys will be out there touring like crazy, doing your thing, spreading your brand of music.
If that's what you want to call it now.
Yeah.
American Metal.
That's kind of
American metal.
what you have to do during this pandemic thing is just be like a powder keg with a long fuse that's been lit. Just, working towards that big explosion.
Oh, yeah.
When it's all over and you guys can get back out there.
And the good thing, man, is, it'll really show the work that we've been putting in this off time, because, it's just going to be in everybody's face.
Hopefully everybody be hungry to go see live shows.
Yeah, most important, you come out and see us.
And people can find you on different things, social media sites and things like that. But they can also find you on promotion websites.
Yes. Yeah, we're on, Facebook, Instagram, and then streaming Twitter, Google, Apple, Spotify, you name it. We're out there right now.
All the music. You can download any of our music. The only music site we're not on is Pandora.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just almost impossible to get on.
And I'll try to have all the links down below. So if you haven't heard what we're saying now, you can just scroll down, and I'll have it all listed down below in
Know where
their
it's at.
bio
It's somewhere
section.
Right here.
It's kind of down in this area here somewhere.
Right in here.
Down right in here. Right there. Right here.
I get nervous when he reaches in that area.
So you like your shit's up.
You guys are always awesome every time I watch you on stage. I'm always glad to have you on stage doing shows for me, and I appreciate you greatly for doing my charity shows. The harp stuff has been awesome, both acoustically and the full rock ones. Always glad to have you on stage.
We always have fun with those.
Yeah.
I particularly enjoyed the last time that I saw you on the stage for Harp Acoustic when we did the Baptizing Whiskey song.
Yeah.
You guys did that, and after that we did the shot. That was awesome. We used to have a picture of that. But
There's a few of them.
Yeah, we got to go on it. It's on our Facebook, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll sure finally tag you again.
But yeah, and it's always a pleasure to play shows for you guys, man.
Yeah, it is.
We're hoping to
Especially
get back
at
out and
venue.
do more because it's just been crazy not being able to book anything.
Well, even doing stuff like this, for bands, man, it's very much appreciated.
Yeah. Even that's been difficult because of all the restrictions from cities and the health department and things like that. You got to stay kind of tight in there.
And plus, when you're as untalented as we are, then we gotta help them somewhere. That's all we can do.
Yes,
You know
this
what's
show
funny?
is not about us.
No.
It is about
No,
these
just,
gentlemen right here.
we're in a little circle, so we don't worry too much about it. But today was the first time we've seen each other in masks.
Oh my!
We've
It's
never
still
been
ugly.
together, and all
No,
four of us
man.
wearing masks.
You thought it would help us out in some way or form.
Yeah.
It was like, hey,
They told us to put on more masks. Like,
is that you?
That's part of my head.
just your eyes, that's it.
Yeah.
Not even that.
If there was one thing that you guys would like to pass on to people who are current fans or maybe potential fans, what might that be?
I guess I would say check our music out first off,
Spread
and
the love.
share it, please. Get ready for something different. We're not your typical metal band.
Might be metal, might be southern, might be stoner rock. You never know what-
Dubstep, doom gospel.
I don't know about that, but
Hell yeah, we'll get all
Baptized
that
whiskey.
in
You
there.
never know.
We're just him drunk on Mongoose.
We got a song of that.
but yeah, I would just say, keep an open mind and enjoy music for what music is. Don't hold it to a genre. If it sounds good and you like it, then like it. You know, don't just close yourself off to something just because it has to fit in that category.
Yeah, because we said it several times, we're no longer just metalheads. We play music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that might be heavy, might not. You never know.
We don't even know half the time.
Not until it comes out.
And we just really like that aspect of the band collectively because, you know, we can really write what we want to write. And nobody's going to give you crap in the band over it. I mean, maybe, like what he said, dubstep stuff. I don't foresee us going down that road.
We've had some ideas that we thought were awesome because we were highly motivated. Then we come check out the next practice and just simultaneously just look at each other and be like, what the hell do we think?
Experimentation is good in the band, though. You have to
But everything gets thrown on the table.
try
So
something new.
It is.
Right.
And it really helps you grow as a musician to be able to play different styles and vary open.
Like we took Slept with the Devil.
Yeah.
And now we have what I guess you call the lounge lizard version.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on acoustic. And
we've done it electric too, actually.
Yeah, we've done it too, but it's got a different backbeat to it, and it just changes the song around.
Yeah, very lounge style.
Yeah, it's more like something you hear Harry Connick Jr. do or something.
It's pretty cool.
We Slept with the Devil, so
It's cool.
we'll play it for you one time.
Awesome.
I will listen.
It's been great having you guys here back with us after so many years of being away and on the stage instead of off to the side like we were to start with.
Yeah.
Always good to see you. We appreciate you coming in and can't wait to see you on stage again.
Thank you, Scott. Can't wait to be there.
Would you like to say anything more, Bobby?
I think we're done.
All right. Thank you, guys.
If you guys would like to pass anything on, feel free, but
I think just love everybody.
One love, like Matthew Davidson always says, man.
Always.
And just because it's on the radio doesn't mean that it's the only music out there. Locals play the best music, in my opinion.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you guys again. We'll try to revisit this maybe in the next couple of years and see how you're doing then. But been great. Love you guys. It's been East Tennessee music scene on the rise. Here with Belfast Six Pack, Bobby Moore, and Scott Thomas. We will see you next time.
Later.